Alright, this is new compared to my other Toho stuff. It's different. And I figured it was time that I at least branched out. It's been quarantine days and I haven't been able to do much recently. And I found this game, Battle for Wesnoth. It's fairly old, but I played a little bit of it and I like it. I haven't really done anything successful with it though, even though I played it for maybe a couple hours, 10 or so. A couple hours is 10 hours, sure. But I'm going to go through Battle for Wesnoth. I'll go through each scenario one at a time, and I suppose I'll go for beginner. I haven't been able to complete one really successfully yet. So here we go. We'll see how far we get, and we'll see if we actually, well, I actually managed to get my head on straight while I'm recording this. I have a webcam now, so hi there, people. There's a bunch of text here. Honestly, I could read it, but I don't think I can pronounce half these names. No, the story is essentially two brothers meeting up after a long time to face a common foe. It's fairly typical story setups, but the primary hook here is the gameplay. Now we got ourselves Arvith, who went off trying to ambush Mordak or something. Mordak is her name, right? Mordak. And we have here our guys, our spears. What you saw was just me moving them forward, making sure that they cover as much ground as possible. Now these are human units, which means they are doing more damage in the daytime rather than at night. The enemy in the meantime is the undead faction, which does more damage at night. I won't be able to get there in time, of course, because it's around dusk, it's about to hit nighttime. And in order to survive, I'm going to have to, not really survive, persevere. I'm going to have to do a couple more units. Because that's all I can afford. I think I'm good. No, I'll have a bit more. It's an attrition based game. Don't get to attach to your units, like the special ones. If you're good enough though, then you can probably live without them. Now, these horsemen of mine I want to preserve, so I'm keeping away. The ruffians go forth. I'll send this spearman. This one is loyal and resilient. Won't be too useful. So intelligent, resilient, and strong. They have little traits over here that give them good bonuses. Nothing too big. Even the footpad, because those are some of the units that are actually chaotic and better at night. And I think looks like we'll get a composition. Ourselves primarily, actually no, it's mixed. They've got quite a few mages. A zombie, a troll, and a ghoul, and a bat. Nothing too threatening, but I'd rather not face them anytime soon. And I could engage them by the next turn, but doing so would just kill off my people for no good reason. I'll let them undo that. There's a better way to do this. There you go. Capturing villages gives you gold, which you can use to then buy more units with your commanding unit, which I've stationed over here, Arvith the Knight. Now, one of the things I could do here is I could send my footpad over to attack this Dark Adept, but this footpad would also go unsupported, because none of my troops are able to reach that far, except for maybe this horse. But this horse, actually, it can't support it. This horse won't be able to assist much, however, because no damage, and it'll just get completely destroyed by well, all the incoming units. Let me actually pull back a little bit here. Sure, to use as much movement as possible, get my new spearmen up. I'm probably going to have to start shifting around here. I have an income of 10, and all these units here I have are level 1 units, which means they have 1 income. What am I lacking in my composition? Honestly, I could use some more ranged units out of moment, and I think that's enough for me. It's a beginner difficulty, I'm afraid. Enemy has taken control of a fair chunk of the map, but I can get more my economy going up. 2 routes to go about this. I can press the advantage, take over here, and just head straight for the leader. But I need to upgrade my troops. If I don't upgrade my troops, I won't be able to do much of anything with them later on. Now, I can get some people inside just to guard against the incoming enemies. I'll send some folk down here to threaten their flanks. Just enough so that they don't focus their entire group there. An enticing enough target, I suppose. I hope. Actually, no. This guy is scary. Actually, he's definitely going to get you. He's definitely going to get you. I miscalculated. I'm sorry. But the voice effects are the most impressive, but they get the job done. Anyways, assessing the strategic situation, I actually, no, what am I doing? Just think this through. I can send this guy over here, assist over here. Actually, that's what I'll have to do. These adepts don't actually have any melee attacks, so if I just come over here and strike at them, I can just completely own them melee-wise, as long as I have enough peoples. Now, horsemen have this special thing where their spears do double damage, but retaliatory attacks also do double damage. Since these guys don't even have melee attacks, it's basically easy pickings. Only if I want to have someone resilient or someone quick to level up first. Or I could just let my knight do it. My knight's okay. It's not gonna fall over and die. I suppose I'll see if I can get killed on any of them. And I'll just focus my efforts on leveling that guy out later on. Yeah, that's what you get. That would be a bad idea. This ghoul makes my attrition even worse, considering every single attack they do leaves some kind of poison effect. Not the best. That was lucky. But ranged attacks will do well. I don't have a ranged attack, which means that's easy enough pickings. Now, my decision here is if I should minimize damage by utilizing javelins. I'm gonna retreat this guy to a nearby village. He's just not gonna make it if we from that ghoul. This guy is loyal and resilient, this guy is loyal and resilient, this guy is resilient and intelligent, therefore he's the most expendable. You don't have to fight loyal units, which means they're free even as they level up. In the meantime, this guy, I have to pay for him every single attack he makes. Now here, he has an HP of 12 and I deal 6 damage every strike. I can look over here in damage calculations to see the likely percentage of what will occur. My backup plan, if this goes wrong, I don't have one, but the consequences are something I can deal with. And this guy managed to get the kill. Loyal and resilient, not bad guy, not bad. I could move my knight forward, but then he'd be swarmed by zombies. And it's not too frightening, especially since it's the middle of daytime. Did I risk it? 35 damage. I just... Yeah, it was worth it. And then I'll just put this guy here to make sure he can't be flanked from 3 sides. What's the attack then? This guy is essentially out of the fight for a good long while. This horseman is finally back in the fray. Over here, this bat is going to be a remove it. That's amazing. That's even more amazing. Sometimes I have to end it like this. This guy is definitely not discriminating. There's no way. Giant and swell. Maybe I should focus you. But now I have to see what I can do. If I spear charge this guy once, 8 times. Alright, come on. I need to get experience points for this guy. You're serious, right? Okay. Sure. That's what you call a run of bad luck. Things are usually... Things may end well or bad. And you just have to take what you can get, honestly. In this case, it doesn't really hurt me too much. This poor knight here that I'm trying to level up, man. He has 1 HP. He's almost about to die. What a champ. We can deal with this one. There you go. Have some more experience points. Who else here has some experience points? You do loyal and quick. That's okay. Anything loyal is honestly good enough to try and level up. Like over here, loyal troops can be brought back later on, and they'll save more in the long run. I'll have to explain the game mechanics as I go on. I forget that this game is pretty old, and some people may not be familiar with it. But it is really fun. Don't doubt that. Loyal and quick. 1 strike only. Now I could charge forward and get flanked by Modak, but I have some patience in me. We're on beginner difficulty, so Modak doesn't have much in the way of resources. Like how many resources does he even get? I know something like this. But you can see how much the enemy earns per turn. Where is that thing? Status table, there you go. I have 13 income compared to his 5. I earn way more than he does. This is beginner difficulty, not a challenge at all. But I suppose it's a good way for me to get back into the swing of things. It's been a while. Modak over here is an upgraded version of the Dark Adept, and he has a melee attack, which does pretty good damage, just about the same as my spear. His real strength comes from... Wait, why did I move forward? It's night time. I should just wait it out. Okay. Guy, you're gonna have to hold out for a bit. And I'm gonna have to select the defensive circle around here because I want to send this horseman over in there. There you go. You carry over gold from one scenario to the next scenario, a certain percentage of it at least, so if I save up on units and make sure to not overspend, I should be fine. This guy, I'll retreat you for now. You really shouldn't be doing this. In the meantime though, I have the capabilities to expand my income reach, and Modak can't even hope to purchase any new units. There's meager And over here you see the Baron has not made his attack. Could he have possibly been captured? Well, yeah, he has. It's pretty obvious. And his troops are almost dead. Modak is just about done for. I could send over this... yeah. It's good experience. You keep feeding your troops and it'll pay off dividends. Horsemen are actually really good against Modak because his double damage is pathetic in the mornings. And my spearmen are finally decent. Honestly, if I just walk in here with Arby, I think I'm probably just completely charge him down. I can just charge him down, and that'll be the end of it. There you go. 15 HP. As you can see, terrain is the only defensive component here, aside from positioning. It's pretty basic. The RNG here is the real killer, although tactics does play a key part. Risk minimization is the name of the game. You know what, maybe I'll try to read this. Arbith and his band rode north in search of his missing brother. Except from the journal of Arbith of Nagra. We've been searching 3 days for Baron and turned up nothing. My best hunch was to head north into the borderlands, where the Necromancer's minions could safely hide. Everywhere else is more farmland. At first I thought the search might be useless, but late in the first day we found a set of tracks. Some of them had been made by skeletal feet. We're close enough to be certain now. Those tracks are heading into the Grey Woods. No one from Magra or any of the other villages has gone into that forest in living memory. Stories have been passed down for generations, warning against it. Supposedly, the place is haunted by lost souls who hunger for the living, and anyone who dies there is doomed to join them. But I'm past superstitions now. I've seen enough of the world to guess the truth behind these sorts of tales. The forest is home to elves, unfriendly ones, and if stories have any basis at all. I worry for my men. Horses don't fight well in forests, and the elves will be more dangerous in their own territory. But there are the things that need done, and questions that need answered. Something bigger is happening. One necromancer terrorizing townsfolk is nothing new, but why didn't his servants scatter when he was killed? Where are they headed now? And most importantly, why didn't they take Baron with them? Besides, I want my brother back. And now my tongue is at least half as dry as it was before. Half as moist as it was before. My mouth is dry, there you go. And the elves here are a special kind of faction in that they are not really affected by time of day like the humans and the undead and the orcs and the goblins are. Instead, their primary gist is trees, and how well they fight inside those trees. Over here I can recall my units, essentially summoning them back from previous battles, although they'll be a bit expensive and recruiting new ones. Completely worth it, of course. I will be needing spears, because the elves are pretty brutal. I'm gonna be completely screwed over by them if they if they actually take initiative and attack me because of how many ranged attacks they all have. It's pretty annoying actually. It's about to be climbed. So, I think some quick pads will help me out. Strong and resilient? Yeah. I can spare enough for this bowman. Might as well have some range capability. Better than not having it. Over here we have some ambush scouts. They're not all that threatening really. But as you can see they have ranged weaponry. Not very frightening, but in big enough numbers they'll be threatening. These footpads will be enough to deal with them. And this will be 10 versus. Honestly, these deal less damage when they don't have much chance to hit. I'll just do that, it's just better odds. This is a chancy crapshoot. This is really nice. There you go. Closer to another level up. Going there is a crapshoot too. Best to lure them out of the forest that they're in. Make sure to get as many people as I can out so that I can call more units into the fray. This resilient horseman over here. Do we need archers against elves? I don't think we do. I think we just need to get a bunch more infantry. I'm not very good at this game, so I could be overspending. I think there should be enough to deal with the elves. Let's just begin with it. Fewer numbers will win the game. And we have quite a few turns actually. Over here we have an elder scout. Usually I don't go for night attacks. Even here we can only get a small angle on them. But I don't think it will be likely to kill this scout that's taken up refuge in this village of ours. But I'll actually send up someone to defend. Multiple people defend. It's irritating whenever the elves manage to snatch away more materials, more income. Income is very important here. I like the odds. I like those odds. I don't like how that ended up, but that's okay. Attrition favored the enemy this turn, but hopefully I can better. Clearly it's not for my men, but night time is over. This tags will be a lot more useless, but there you go. I can occupy this. So since about the level up, which we are not engaged with him just yet, we can together. No reinforcements are coming, so I'm free to scatter my troops around and try to eliminate the send this one over here, retreat this one, and this one forward, and I suppose I'll see what I can do first. So, just some attacks, overwhelm them in 2 numbers. That was good, that was great. Runs down. And this horse is finally able to get a charge. Fortunately, no potatoes. Oof, unlucky. But I can advance. I haven't lost a unit yet, which is fortunate. Attrition can be bigger sometimes. That said, I'm going to have to move up my forces quickly while I still have the advantage. Daytime is when I'm strongest after all. I'll have to keep this bowman back. He's dead weight as long as he's injured. I'm gonna send you forward. This horse just has to level up. Serious? Alright, sure. I'll have to secure a kill with that one. Send this soldier to spearman over there so that he can heal up just a little bit. This guy is gonna go over there to heal. I don't think I should engage it. Backing the forest seems like a crapshoot. It's definitely a crapshoot. Yeah, I'll take the risk and take this base. just so we can take it first. Take the position first. And he's fighting me in clear ground. Amazing stuff these owls are drinking. My footpads are just about useless here. Not very good outside at night time. Elves are not in the forests, which strikes me as a odd idea. Go ahead and whittle it down. Hold it a second. I can actually try and get a level up here. Straight level up. As long as this horse doesn't die, I can transform it into a knight. Which is fantastic. Now I have a tier 2 unit. Over here, I can just take in Elvish Fighter. Elvish Fighter is not the most impressive in the world. The pads, not the most impressive in the world, but they have a good defensive bonus in forests. So I suppose they got that going for them. Going forward, and we're advancing, although it's getting close to dusk. I have to take out these two real quick. The footpads should be slightly more useful now. They have better bonuses than the owls do here. Amazing, actually. Where's range attack though? And then if I move them over here, I think it's supposed to have those to go through. Including my archer. So it's terrible odds of hitting, but I tried. I prefer the lance. There you go. And then, just to finish this guy off, I'll have my knight forward. Take a healing bow. Secure this castle where we have a higher defensive bonus. Alright. This scenario is going along just swimmingly, actually. Pretty good. Now this elf is gonna move forward, do a suicide charge, and I don't think they have enough units to contest me. I want some stalking. And that's the first unit I've lost in the game, I think. Which is sad. I didn't get no death run. That's okay though. 5 times 3 or 8 times 2. I'll take this. Better odds. I'm not gonna risk this loyal, intelligent archer of mine. So I'll just attack you with the spear, hope for the best. Hope for the best. I just need one good strike. There you go. Alright, sending off my men to secure more areas. No enemies surround the world, so it's fine to keep proceeding ahead. Easy game. Beginner is really beginner. God, I should have picked a harder difficulty. I probably will. Probably head for normal or something next time. Although the only other difficulty for the two brothers was challenging, which I was rather unsure of. When it comes to strategy games, higher difficulties typically just mean unfair advantages for the AI, such as more health, more income. And in this game, I think it's definitely more income and more starting units or something. The numbers are really difficult. Oh, wow. He just put himself in shallow water, and it did. Then again, doesn't really do much. I don't blame him. Alright, we send this knight forward. I could take this guy out in one hit. I just need to attack him first. This should be good now. One hit, he's gone. One hit, he's gone. Oh, turret. Unfortunately, you didn't get the hit, but that's okay. We just need to take this one out, and then we'll be able to move across the bridge. Fantastic. Keep moving on, folks. Speed up a little bit. These stations, we are a never-ending advance. This guy did nothing. That's amazing. Oh man, this is not gonna end well. This is risky, but completely worth it. And now we've killed them, we can move on forward to where the actual enemy is, which I think is undead. It's always been undead, but somewhere else to act as shaft. Efficiency is fairly similar to... Efficiency resembles a turtle. I suppose that's how some of these turns can drag out. It takes a while. The good thing about cavalry is that you can just rush them ahead, that you can just let them wait behind because you know they'll catch up in just one turn. Moving forward is worth it. Infantry could be worth it. I'm already so far behind. Anyways, go ahead. We've got the war. I'll do some leapfrogging. Eventually, I'll get to the quest. Eventually. But first, I have to do the leapfrogging of units. Fair enough, I suppose. How that goes. I'm gonna do that quickly. And click the wrong thing. There you go. And that's all my units. So I'm gonna end this turn. It's nighttime to engage the enemy. Common sense. But there are no enemies to be found. Oh, there you are. Now it'd be quite a lot of things. Box Taurus, what an unfortunate thing to have, and 2 skeletons. Not an issue, although skeletons do have resistance against piercing damage. I have to get my cavalry in close. I'm fairly certain their swords are attacks are they have a 40% resistance to blade. It's gonna be a pain to deal. It's gonna be a pain to deal with them. My foot pads are honestly the best. Foot pad is honestly the best thing I can use, but they're proving themselves to be reliable. Oh boy. Maybe we can just make a beeline for Taurus. I'm gonna have to lure them in. I don't want to deal with them. Yeah, dude, just come over here. I don't have time for you. We set up ambush. There we go. When they come forward, it's not gonna be good. This guy is not gonna get to the fight in time. Alright. I expected them to. I'll get some free experience for you. Just do that fight gives them experience. And I can never deny my troops on free experience. Just in case they don't kill. Alright. I'm gonna have to move over here, make the strike from this position. I'm gonna go over here, make the strike from this position. Go over here and make targets. Of Taurus captured. Comic and Claps Grab. Comic and Claps Grab. Greetings, I'm Brenna and Knight Errant. Honestly, Brenna is a heavy infantry unit and is honestly really slow. 70 pieces of gold for Brenna. Rena being a third tier or second, is he a second tier unit or third tier? I don't remember. I'm not gonna read this one. I nearly killed my throat trying to talk last time. Well, I haven't talked the entire time I suppose, but talking in prose tends to hurt my throat a lot more because I actually have to gather intent. Not this relentless monotone that I'm using most of the time. And that would be, the password would be Hammock. There you go. And now I have to get inside this base and rescue my wayward brother. I'll take a knight. I'll take a slowly put all the people I want to take back. Oh god, I'm gonna have to edit this out. There's gonna be really long and tedious. Say what you will about the game, it has a really good soundtrack. Amazing, actually. Anyways, send out people on hers. I'm not sure if this is enough men. Honestly, I think I should just hang back a bit, cruise for some time. And probably should get some more foot pads or something. Because we're going to be facing quite a few skellies, and I don't want to be caught off guard on skellies. I want to have the option to deal with skeletons. Of course, I could just be messing up my entire unit count, but this should be good. And that would be a cat parade. And these orcs are just gonna mess us up. So not skellies, orcs. Okay, castle guard, they don't have their own unique names, so they're not very important to the plot. They're just meant to be little meat sacks that have the speed bumps. Oh boy, moving troops is the best part of this game. I swear. But having all these footpads does give me an edge now, because orcs are very much melee units. Having all the ranged support from their slings means that I can dedicate some more time to gonna try and melee attack the archer I sent forward. That's fine. Because I'm sending people to reinforce them, sending some footpads who have surprisingly good mobility compared to all my other units. That should be fine. Let's see what they got. Oh my god, dude. Try not to kill my bowman, please. Thank you, bowman is not dead. He has 2 HP. Fantastic. So, suicidal moves aside, I suppose I just send my horsemen to this. I think I have way too much gold, honestly. If I charge over here, I'm probably not gonna die, but it's probably better for me to slowly whittle them away. Okay, I can grab a quick kill over here, but let me work on this side first. Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna take them for a little bit distraction for the Dark Adept. Look, a few attacks over here, weaken up their flanks. As long as you outnumber them by a fair margin, then you're pretty much good to go. Golden hands. Golden hands, what the hell am I saying? Okay, what do you think about this? Oh, you're so doomed. Alright, take this guy out as much as possible. Let's see if we can take this guy out. We might actually still be able to save the bowman. We just need to hit this single lance strike. There you go. The bowman is saved. Certain death. And I get hit this guy in the face. And completely fail at doing so. Let's see. Alright. Good enough start. This bowman gonna have problems later on. I can send this guy forward. Get some easy strikes against this guy, against the Dark Adept. This Dark Adept is gonna let himself get surrounded, which is hilarious in hindsight. This little castle is in permanent night save for these spots, which means my footpads will be at a distinct advantage inside these halls. Over here, I'm just a bit of free damage. If I could hit them. Free damage. Right there. And my favorite part, maneuvering my gigantic army. Some things never change, and it looks like my XCOM experience, well, at least in Long War, will pay off. It takes a while to move an army. That's one aspect they got right. Obviously these footpads are expendable. Across the rig over there. And it would be best to get as many footpads as possible in just one section. They're pretty much expendable to me. This bowman is so close to leveling up, I just need to get one kill. 2 knights will serve as my trump card, although I would rather not risk my good units. I think I'll use this horseman as fodder instead. Maybe royal, but loyalty comes at the price of being expendable. Gather up. Sure that if you goes forward, you can only strike with your light. You can want to go forward, D2, and be there. Horsemen, there's probably people there. If I have to take down Rotherwick, I have to strike from a single flank. Horsey ahead first, of course. Let's send this dungeon. And I have to get the key from him. Okay, that's fine. That's fair. He's pretty screwed. He is pretty screwed. Oh boy. This is gonna be a mess. 1, 2... Alright, let's get all the people with the most damage in. Okay, you're surrounded. First. Yeah, you're not gonna make it out of here. You're gonna be Caesared. Unless I miss every single attack, of course. That'd be fantastic. But RNG is on my side, because eventually you will fall due to concentrated numbers, nothing else. Bring forward my units, making sure that no man is left behind. Of course, but that's okay, they were expecting your sacrifice. Oh boy. I wonder if there's a fast forward option for DSDC I could use. There you go. And I'll go ahead and free the brother. That'll be the last objective of this map, I believe. There you go. Baron, it's okay. You may suck a bit, but it's fine. Entirely fine. We have to save someone after all. Over here we can see Argus starting to make amends with his brother. Of course, by saving people, you grow more empathetic towards the same people. Wait, is this from Baron or Ark? It's from Baron, I see. Well, being saved will make you feel more empathetic towards your savior and vice versa. So this all ended up fairly well. Let's find out what's happening in the village. Feat is the death of Harvith and the death of Baron. Over here we have good old Baron, Red Mage. I forgot what they did. They threw fireballs. That's what they do. Oh, so they're just a range attack unit. That's fair enough. My team pump is so messed up that it still works. I don't know how. It's better off if I recruit all my royal units first so that I don't suffer upkeep for a little bit. Alright, I'll take footpad, I suppose. Why not? It's almost night time. They're surprisingly good scouts that aren't complete glass cannons. These are raised houses. This is a map. As an allied unit, and this is the enemy camp. I think this campaign was before, but on a higher difficulty. I struggled, of course. So I took the lower difficulty this time. I didn't expect it to be this easy. I'll send a single spearman over there to check it out and secure me. I'll send two. No, I'll send just one. One person's fine. I'm not gonna move you. I'm gonna just keep on taking back more and more people without upkeep. Fantastic. I suppose this footpad is also good. And that'll be about it. This is the last scenario? I'm not sure. Okay, this is not moving on forward. We want to get the places after all. Bowman, Baron, Harvith, and all these people with names that aren't important to the plot and are just meant to make you feel attached to your characters. But doesn't really work because it's how the game's designed. Attrition games don't really assist much in the making you feel empathetic towards your peoples. And now half the men of Magre are gone, fighting orcs. Over here we can see our allies. Obviously the orcish warlord is over here on this side. If we send our troops over here, we can actually take this from the village, which is hilarious. Now I'll just steal your villages for the monies that they have. Footpad will be fine. They're honestly just chaff. I faintly remember that the enemy was a lot more numerous in the harder difficulties, so that was a big source of my problems. Just a freaking raid back door. Hey, they didn't notice that. Do I want to use it? Alright, let's see how it goes. The cat is alive. The cat is still alive. I'll have to maneuver that one out. I'm not that tired. Alright, allies, let's see what we got. You don't got much, I can see. Anyways, just hit this guy a couple times so that I can one-shot them. There you go. Good. They're actually useful. Alright. Gonna get you guys out. What? No. Can I not undo? Yeah, I can't undo. That was terrible. That was terrible, okay. That was just bad. That was just bad. Really bad. I'll send you back. Experiment to replace. Focus fire, of course. Oh, why didn't I start with the flipping guy with the bow? Oh, why didn't I end with the guy with the bow? Would have been a lot more useful. Oof, good time. Don't save me, but I lost you instead. I think it's my bad decision. There goes one troll. Now I just need to figure out how to take these guys out. All the extra XP outside. There you go. Bowman. There you go. Now you're a longbowman. Best names ever. Some range attacks. Just to pass. Just to mess them up. And then fireball to finish them off. There you go. Oh, is that so hard? No. They're almost there. Oh wait, I forgot to move. Oh yeah, the backstory. These guys fought together against the orcs way back when. I forgot to move this guy. That's amazing. That was clumsy. Oh, it's more dead orcs. My allies doing a pretty good job of dealing with the orcs themselves, honestly. Almost feels bad doing the work for them. Alright, is this Arvith? That's Arvith. So charging doesn't work. How about multiple spear attacks? Those work. Not suicidal. Let's let our friends be suicidal. Come on. You can do better than this. Also, it's a bit risky, but they're all gonna go for this guy anyway. Goodbye, that guy. You're gonna go to a better place. Oh boy! Are you gonna survive this? Tell me you're gonna survive this. Oh, what a mad lad. Anyways, consolidate my forces. Gather them up together. Reinforce the front line. Was graciously volunteered to stay in place. No, I might even just go over here. Yeah, this should be fine. We'll let our allies report to take the damage for charging forward and taking all the glory. They're getting the experience, but they're also dying for it, so no big deal. Alright, take over our peoples, take this territory, make a solid wall. They cannot crawl out of Arvith, they cannot do that. They're kind of essential to the story here. Put that over there to guard, and I suppose also need to spring over here. We're in the mountain now. Alright. Just significant numbers left over. warlord is the base. Go over there and show them the kingdom. Oh, Footpad. Footpad can probably do his best. Oh, it's not your best? Or was it? Let's see how we can do this. How can we do this? Freedom Master Archer. Oh, Longbow. Never mind. Longbowman didn't do crap. Could send Tarek over there. I'm probably upgrade the sling here to soften him up, so a single charge should do the trick. There you go. And then I go over here, and I screw up this Goblin Spearman. 7-0 Goblin Spearman. 42 HP doesn't sound so healthy. Come on. It's too risky. I have to deal with the regular experiment for now and just send this guy over here to finish the job. A spearman will occupy that empty space, and I suppose I will wait over here for the inevitable. No, I'm fine right in the village. Just screw this guy up. There we go. Just pull the single space closer. We're about ready to go. Okay, we completely destroyed their forces, that's okay. My ally is willing to take the loss for me, so I'm fine with that. Perfectly fine with that, actually. Also perfectly fine with using this sling. And with tossing the spear. Have fun, boys. We've just about won. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. He's so speed. Numbers are against him. Have to get that guy still alive. You're not gonna be alive very soon. One fight is all I need. Okay. Leveled up. And all good things come to an end. The scenario is finished, but the warlord has been defeated. Magra has been rebuilt, the relationship has been repaired, and now there is a cliffhanger. Not cliffhanger, I mean a sequel hook. But now we've reached the end of the scenario. First scenario, the easiest scenario, the basic one. I don't think I played very well. I made a couple mistakes, but RNG favored me this time. I suppose that's all that matters. Good tactics stuff. I suppose I'll upload another video some other time. Thanks for watching.